ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकाय चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. So chapter 3, chanting with the intention to serve. Many times we heard it said that chanting is easy. We also hear that one holy name destroys the reactions to more sins than we can commit, and the result of chanting Hare Krishna is love of God. Who has not asked if these statements really apply to everyone? The truth of these statements seems elusive, no doubt. But make no mistake, it is true. We are invited to make it a truth for ourselves. In this chapter, we will take up the essential inner attitude of seva, offering service that inspires Krishna to appear in our hearts. He is attracted to this kind of energy because it is Srimati Radharani's mood. After he comes, he drives away material energy and cleanses the mirror of our mind, washing away our anxieties, problems, and bad karma to come. It all starts with giving your attention to the holy name, as the foundational service in Kirtan and Japa is to listen to the holy name and welcome him with rapt attention. We may object, isn't Krishna's name powerful enough that Krishna will appear despite what is going on inside us, even when we chant absent-mindedly? Unfortunately, he will not appear under such circumstances. But it has nothing to do with a lack of power. When we chant without focus, Krishna isn't inspired to come. Just as our friends are not inspired to be with us if we want to be with them, but are utterly distracted when they are with us. So what kind of focus is required? The holy name is a person. One of the most important realizations for someone on the spiritual path is that the absolute truth is not an it, but a he. This he, the Lord, is a lovable person with features, desires, and preferences. Our first introduction and tangible connection to him is through the holy name. From the name comes the complete truth about the Lord, i.e., realization of all other aspects, form, qualities, and pastimes. Exactly how the holy name is the root of everything is explained by Srila Haridas Thakur to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Eichari parichaya madhe nama tantra sakalera adi se pratiti sabakara Adeva nama matra Vaishnavera dharma name prashuputi haya rupa guna karma Krishnera samagra lila nama vidyamana name saparama tattva tomara vidhana. Of these four names, four ways in which you are known, name, form, qualities, and pastimes, your name is the first. That is accepted by all. By your name alone, the Vaishnava Dharma is manifest. By your name, your form, qualities, and pastimes are visible. By your name, your Krishna pastimes are known. By your name, the supreme truth about you is manifest. Shri Nama Smarile Rupa Ise Sange Sange Rupa Nama Bhinna Naya Nache Nana Range. Anyone who remembers Lord Krishna's name meets Lord Krishna's form. Lord Krishna's name and form are non-different. They are Lord Krishna himself dancing in different dancing places. Sri Harinam Chintamani 2, 29, 31, and 32, 21. Srila Rupa Goswami's Sri Namashtaka, or 8 prayers glorifying the holy name, also describes the holy name as a person. Nikhila Shruti Mauli Ratnamala Dutiya Nirajita Pada Pankajanta Ai Mukta Kulair Upasyamanam Paritatastvam Harinama Samshrayami. O Harinam, the tips of the toes of your lotus feet are constantly being worshipped by the glowing radiance emanating from the string of gems known as the Upanishads, the crown jewel of all the Vedas. You're eternally adored by liberated souls such as Narada and Sukadeva. O Harinam, I take complete shelter of you. Sri Namashtaka, verse 1. In poetic language, it is explained that here that Krishna is personally present as the holy name. The Upanishads, in their personified forms, worship him as the essence of the Vedas. They're assembled in a group before him, having realized his paramount status, and offer an arati lamp before his feet. When performing an arati to a great personality, it is common practice to chant mantras and begin worship at the feet. Srila Rupa Goswami speaks of the lotus feet of the holy name to make the point that the holy name is not merely a combination of syllables. Words don't have feet, only a person has feet. The holy name is a person who is worshipped with an arati by the most glorified Vedic scriptures, the Upanishads, and adored by liberated souls such as Narada Muni and Sukadev Goswami. Thus, when we chant the holy name, we really aspire for is the descent of Krishna into our lives. We wish that Krishna will personally come to our tongue and from there enter our heart so that a sweet, loving relationship, a heart-to-heart relationship can develop. The temple of the heart is a place where we long to receive and install Krishna and permanently keep him there. That is the idea of chanting. Srila Prabhupada expresses it clearly. Chanting the Hare Krishna mantra means keeping Krishna always within your heart. This is something the devotees who sing Kirtan must learn. The main desire when they sing Kirtan should be to receive Krishna in the temple of the heart. Kirtan is not about ethnic music, nor is it about dancing and having fun. It's about relationship with the Lord. And when we feel that relationship, it will express itself in melodious songs, sometimes with tears in the eyes and ecstatic dancing. The relationship must come before all else. First thing, we must be first. Thus is the first dawning of chanting with the service spirit, attending to Krishna by giving him our attention. I think we can stop here today. This is a nice section. We started off with looking at the topic of seva, right? Service. See, now the service is also when it comes, right? You don't offer service to something impersonal. Service is offered to a person. So that itself is like, the beginning point of understanding this topic that, and then of course, the topic is here, Maharaj is emphasizing that holy name is a person, and then he is giving all the references about how it is being mentioned in the different places. Haridas Thakur is also mentioning that in this whole thing, it is saying about how everything can be achieved. Holy name is the first step in our relationship with the Supreme Lord. It is tangible, like we can chant the holy name, and through the holy name, we are connecting to the Lord. And through the holy name, Krishna will reveal all his name, fame, pastimes, glories, everything. So it's really important that we chant with that understanding that Krishna is in the holy name. He is a person. He's not impersonal. So that's the very important thing. Also, anyone who remembers Krishna's name meet Lord Krishna's form. The name and form are not different. Again, here the reference from Harinam Chintamani and the reference again from Sri Rupa Goswami's Namashtaka, right, where he's saying that the tips of the toes, all the Vedas are continuously glorifying the tips of the toes of the holy name. And that's where it is emphasized that something impersonal cannot have the toes. So again and again, the emphasis is given that we have to understand that Krishna is a person. And it's the same analogy given that if you are with a friend and you're not paying attention to the friend, they are not going to be with you anymore. Like they are not going to be interested in spending time with you like that. It is each one of us own responsibility. And I think we are taking responsibility for our own relationship with the Lord through chanting, because if we are really serious and we really want to have the relationship with the Lord, so that's itself clearly an indication, right, that we'll take this chanting seriously. And then as we are giving time to a friend or anybody, when we are when we are spending time with them, it's the same thing, that Krishna is right there. And when we attentively do it, then Krishna will descend in the heart. And ultimately, Srila Prabhupada is saying that that is the ultimate goal, that Krishna will descend in our heart and he will be there all the time. So he will also give us the remembrance. So all of this is tied up with the chanting of the holy name attentively. And that's what it is here, the main emphasis for it. So let's go ahead and start chanting. Jai Shri Krishna.